Hi guys, how are all of you? So how many of you are joining from yesterday? Hi Gurbaj. Hi Muskan. Yes, Muskan is always there. Hi Nikunj. Hi Noshin. Hi Sumit. How are you? Hello Gurleen. Wonderful. Hi Hakuna Matata. Yes, Anisha is also here from yesterday. So nice to see familiar faces. Hmm. Let me quickly check up on my YouTube family as well. Who's joining me on YouTube today? I can see Satvinder's here. Hi, Mehek. Hello, Shravan. How are all of you guys doing? Hmm. So, guys, how was your day? How was your day? Let me know. How was your day till you saw my face? So far, so good. All right. Let's hope we can keep this streak going. All right. Hi, Risha. Hectic but wonderful. That's exactly how life should be. Right? A little hectic but wonderful. Call. Hi. Hi, Dhirendra. Hello, everyone. Yes, my day was also really well. Waiting for your class. Yes, even I was waiting for this session to begin. I was also very excited. I really like the topic that we are going to cover today. So I'm very fond of this topic. I really like it. All right, I'm from India. Yes, Rahul, all of us are also from India. Yes, I'm also from New Delhi, India. Hmm. Okay, guys. Yes, so let's begin today's session. Today, we are going to look at surprise, some beautiful vocabulary that you can use in your IELTS exam in all places, writing and speaking as well. Okay, so we are going to cover something very important. I know that you all put um, a lot of, you can say, stress. Yes, a lot of stress and effort on vocabulary. We stress a lot. We feel that we are not using big words, isn't it? So we see Shashi Tharoor sir and we feel, oh, he has great vocabulary. Yes, of course he does. But do we need to use Tharoor like vocabulary, or if I may say Tharoorish vocabulary in the IELTS exam? What do you think, guys? Is that what is that what IELTS is looking for? Yes, no. Okay. What about the others? What do you think? All right, Hetal, Muhammad. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Maybe all right. Huh. Okay, guys. So let me break the suspense. Let me clear this misconception. So I'm sure Mr. Tharoor has spent a huge, great deal of time on acquiring that. But we are not needed to use such extensive, beautiful vocabulary. We don't have to use such big words. We just need to use some uncommon words. We'll discuss this in detail today. We'll understand what kind of words should I use for getting a band 8.5 or even a 9. So before I begin, let me quickly introduce myself to all of you. My name is Diksha Mehta. I've trained more than 20,000 students here at LeapScholar. I hope all of you join this number. I want this number to grow and I want you to be a part of this number. So let's strive to doing that. I am trained to teach IELTS, TOEFL, spoken English, business English, and personality development classes. I'm trained by all three universities, British Council, IDP, and University of Cambridge. Great. So you are all in safe hands. Moving forward, coming to our topic for the day, which is vocabulary. So what do you think, guys? How is the IELTS exam marked? Who can tell me? Quick question. All right, Junaid. So what is the IELTS exam marked on? How is the IELTS speaking or the writing exam marked on? What are the four criteria? Let me see. Absolutely correct. One of them is yes, vocabulary. So yes, one criteria in both is vocabulary. Okay, what about the others? What are the other criterias? Absolutely correct. Another common criteria is grammar. Lovely. Then what? So then in speaking, you have fluency, which is very similar to coherence in writing, right? Coherence and cohesion, very similar to what fluency is in speaking. And the fourth criteria, what is it, guys? Is it same, different? So yeah, again, in speaking, it is pronunciation. And what about writing, guys? What is the writing criteria? The fourth writing criteria. There's no pronunciation. Junaid, yes, what happened? So it is punctuation and spelling. No, punctuation spelling is part of grammar, guys. Very good, Mohini. Absolutely correct, guys. In writing, it is task response or achievement, which refers to your content, right? So you can see that in both writing and speaking, two criteria are the same, which is vocabulary and grammar. So today I'm going to focus on vocabulary for both writing and speaking. We'll try to tackle both of these things. Meanwhile, guys, we've sent you a link, which is the link for our YouTube channel. If you could just click on that and subscribe, that would be lovely. All right, moving forward, yes, coming back to vocabulary now. The next thing you can see here, I've explained what is vocabulary, right? How is vocabulary judged? Who can tell me? What all is covered under vocabulary? Can someone tell me? What do you think? What kind of vocabulary do we need to use? Perfect. Thank you so much, everyone. Very good, Shobit. Absolutely correct, Rafi. Very good, Manisha. Very good. So what kind of vocabulary do I need to use? I need to use uncommon words, correct? And the choice of words should be correct. All of you are absolutely correct, right? So this is what is under vocabulary. Uncommon words, collocations. We learned collocations yesterday. Using precise words and expressions, right? Your word has to be appropriate. It shouldn't be wrong. And whether you are using the word correctly or not, and no repetition. There shouldn't be a lot of repetition. So you should use synonyms to avoid repetition as well. Great. So that is something which is important for vocabulary criteria. Now, guys, what is the difference between writing and speaking? Can I use the same vocabulary in writing and speaking? Yes. Okay. I can use the same vocabulary in writing and speaking. All right. Are you sure? Okay, let's just think about it again. Are you sure that you can use the same vocabulary in writing and speaking? Okay, so let me give you an example. Let me ask you the question with an example. Can I use this word to give my opinion in both writing and speaking? I reckon that it is beneficial. Can I use I reckon in both speaking and writing? No, right? I cannot use the same words. So this is what I wanted to inform you guys. Vocabulary is, you need to use different vocabulary in writing and speaking. Now let us look at what is the difference, right? So please remember, you cannot use the same vocabulary for writing and speaking. Let me show you what is the difference. So the main difference, guys, is that in speaking, you can use some informal vocabulary, some informal words, whereas you're writing, right, especially academic students, Your writing has to be formal. You need to follow the formal register. Now, what is this formal register? What do you think, guys? What is the difference between formal and informal? What is the difference? What is the difference between formal words and formal? What all is included in formal tone, informal tone? Very good. Idioms. Excellent. So are idioms formal or informal? Idioms are formal or informal? So think about it. Idioms are used in colloquial language. That means day-to-day language. That means spoken. Spoken, informal, right? So you can see under speaking, I have written that you should use idioms. You should, you must. Whereas in writing, you are absolutely not allowed to use idioms. Big no-no. All right. What else? So another thing, what is an idiom? Okay. Very quickly, let me explain. For example, if I say raining cats and dogs, raining cats and dogs, right? So that's an idiom. Or if I say it was pouring buckets. So the meaning is different from the literal meaning. So that's an idiom. What else? Break a leg, yes. Next, can I use phrasal verbs in both? Can I use phrasal verbs in both the modules? No, guys. The writing module, I cannot use phrasal verbs. Here you can see I've written avoid. Right? What is a phrasal verb? Very simple. A verb which is usually attached or frequently used with a preposition or something, right? For example, very good, get up, or if I say, turn off the light, right? Or if I say, let's say, if the government keeps on like this, they won't be re-elected, right? So keeps on. I can't use that. Instead, I should say, if the government, can you replace this phrasal verb, please? What can I use instead of keeps on? Carry on is also a phrasal verb. Thank you, Merlin. Excellent, Arya. Very good. Perfect, Navya, Jyoti. Excellent. If the government continues this way, right? Excellent, guys. Excellent. All right. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is the use of informal words. So informal words, can you give me an example? For example, you can see we can't use informal words in writing such as reckon or rookie, right? Saying what is a rookie? Who is a rookie? Somebody who is very new or beginner or not good at some work. So that's a rookie. I can't use that in writing. I can't use informal words in the writing test. Perfect. Okay. What else, guys? Now, if you absolutely correct. What about slangs? What about slangs? Can I use slangs in writing? No, right? So same thing. Now, slangs actually I can't use anywhere. All right. So just want to clarify, slangs cannot be used in speaking also, guys. Let's not use slangs anywhere. So, for example, gonna, wanna, homie, he's my bro, he's my fam. So these cannot be used anywhere. So even in speaking, you shouldn't use them. All right. Gotcha. Very good. Absolutely correct. You can't use them. Okay. Now, if you look at the sentence, the next thing, yes, personal pronouns. Can I use I, my, us, we in writing? Yes, Saab, that is all right. Now, no, I cannot use personal pronouns in writing, especially academic students. Again, my academic students, you can't use personal pronouns in writing. There are a few exemptions to this rule, however. There are two exemptions to this rule, right? So in writing task 2, at 2 places, you can use a personal pronoun. What are those 2 places, guys? In which two places can I use personal pronouns? Very good. So first of all, when I'm giving my opinion in the thesis statement, and the second is, which is the second place? What is the second place? Okay, so yes, very good. Example, when you're giving a personal example, you can go ahead, use my or I, right? Personal example. Okay, wonderful. Now, next thing that I wanted you to focus on is look at the sentence that I have written. Look at the sentence that I have written. Do you think there's something odd in this sentence? Is there something odd here? If you look at this word won't, can I do that in writing? Can I write won't like this in writing? Absolutely not. This is called contraction, right? And I cannot do that in writing. So guys, please don't write don't, won't, aren't, right? And what about speaking module, ladies and gentlemen? Can I say won't in the speaking module? Can I say that? He won't, or I shouldn't, he wouldn't, they wouldn't. Guys, yes, you should do that. You should try and use contractions in speaking. It tells the examiner that you are a fluent native, you're very close to a native speaker. That's how we actually talk, isn't it? So you should contract your words. You should say, I mustn't or I hadn't. You must do that, right? You must contract your words in speaking. Please do that. And finally, one more odd thing in my writing. Did you see how I've written this word, government? Government. What is this? An abbreviation, short form. Yes, an abbreviation, short form. Can I do that in writing? Can I do that in writing? Can I write MNC, GOVT, and like this? Absolutely not. No abbreviations. And what about speaking? What about speaking? Guys, that was a trick question. Do you say govert in speaking? There is no such thing as short form in speaking, right? Do you do govert if the govert keeps on? I was just tricking you. All right. So guys, please take a screenshot of this page. Yeah, MNC you can say in a short form, but I would recommend saying multinational company. Just say multinational company. Yeah, that's true. Okay. So yes, guys, please screenshot this page. I have very clearly distinguished both the formats of speaking and writing. What kind of vocabulary do we need to use? Now, do you have any questions, guys? Because I'm going to take a quiz now, next, to check how much you understood. Sherman says, can I use a contraction in speaking? Guys, can you tell me Sherman's answer? Can you answer Sherman's question? Can I use contractions in speaking? Here it is. You should use contractions. You should try and say I'll instead of I will. You should say I'll do it. Right? Okay, brilliant. Good job done, everyone. Any other questions? Correct check. Perfect. So guys, let's move forward and learn some new words. All right, we're going to learn some new words today. But before that, nothing for free. I'm going to take a quiz, vocabulary quiz. Ready? Okay. So I'm going to show you a sentence and you need to tell me which of the words would fit in that sentence. Ready? Wonderful. Let's begin then. The first sentence that you have, 70 years ago, a nurse. Oh, it's not complete. 1 second. A nurse dash a method of dash pain during operation. What do you think? Devised a method or determined a method? What do you think? Okay. So guys, the first correct collocation is devised. She devised a method. You always devise a method. You never determine a method. Devise a method means create a method, right? Come up with a method. So for example, let's use this in a new sentence. I can say, I have devised a method or a plan to crack IELTS in 7 days. Just joking. I haven't done that yet. But are we clear with the word now? Perfect. Okay, what about the next question? Alleviating or removing pain? Which one is better? Guys, it is alleviating pain. Alleviating means to alleviate something, to reduce something. So for example, I can say, I listen to songs to alleviate stress, right? To lessen, reduce the stress. All right. Not elevate. No, not elevate. Elevate is opposite, increase. This is alleviate. All right. Next question, guys. Next question. Using a placebo in trials allows scientists to determine or yield the true success of a drug. So what is it? Determine the success or yield the success? Okay, guys, so here determine the success. Determine means to find out the success, to check or find out the success. Okay, next question. Prior to the official use of placebos, researchers sometimes gauged or overlooked negative results. So what do you do with negative results? Do you overlook them or do you gauge them? What do you think? Okay, so gauge means, what am I doing? Measuring, right? The correct answer is overlook. Good job done, guys. Overlooked the negative results. All right, perfect. Next question. Researchers have found that taking a sugar pill while believing it to be a medicine can promote a sense of well-being or outline a sense of well-being. This is easy. Absolutely correct, Satvinder. So, promote a sense of well-being. It is promote a sense of well-being. What does outline mean? Okay. What does dictionary mean? Guys, check the dictionary for best results. Okay. Next, engaging or devising a patient's reaction to treatment. It is always important to look at side effects as well. So what do you do with the patient's reaction? Okay, that's a hint. You measure, right? So which word is closer here? Devise means to create. Will you create the patient's reaction? No, right? You will measure. That means you will gauge the reaction. Good job done, guys. Next. Some alternative medical treatments have challenged or overlooked conventional practice. What do you think? Very good. Everybody is correct now. It is challenged. Absolutely correct. Okay, next question. During a consultation, medical practitioners should outline the strategy or promote the strategy? Can they promote their strategy? They need to outline the strategy to inform the patient, this. We're going to do it like this, right? Outline it. Outline means to talk about the various stages or to tell the person step by step. Okay. And last one, a trial should be abandoned if the treatment is dash any real gains. So Is it yield gains or promote gains? Very good. Excellent. It is yielding any gains, right? Yielding means giving any gains or creating any gains. Perfect. All right. Excellent job done, guys. I hope you learned some new words. So I hope we learned how to use alleviate. Okay. Guys, can we use alleviate in a sentence? Can you show me by using alleviate in a sentence? Please make a sentence with the word alleviate. Let me see if we've understood or not. Could you please? Excellent. To alleviate stress, do yoga. Heatal, absolutely correct. Can I use alleviate in task 1? You can if you find a space to use it. I'm not sure how, but you can. All right. Alleviate my parents' money. I'm guilty of the same, but I'm not sure if we can use it like that. Okay. Alleviating stress, alleviating pain, something negative. You usually alleviate something negative, not money. Yes, you can say alleviating my problem, my English speaking problem. Yes. Alleviate pollution. All right. I think that can be, that will be fine. So yeah, you always reduce some, it's used with negative things, right? It makes something less bad. So something which is bad, alleviate, let me write it, alleviate. All right. And then something bad, you can make it less bad. Alleviate stress. Yeah. Alleviate fear. Yes, you can say that, definitely. All right, great. Let's move forward. Yes, you can, Gurleen. That sounds correct. Alleviate suffering. Yes. Okay, guys. So let's move forward. Let's look at the first day or first word of the day. So, guys, actually, I have found some commonly misused words for you. So, words which may be simple, but you may be using them in the wrong way. All right. Okay. Now, the first one is a new word. So, a new word I have found for you, which is allude. Right? So, you can see there are two words, allude. Oh, all right. Sorry. Allude and elude. What do these mean? What is the difference between allude and elude? Okay, guys. So, allude, right? For example, let's take the colony society aunties for a second. So, how do colony aunties give remarks? Do they say things directly? Will they say, "Oh, this girl is so bad"? No, right? They don't do that. How do they gossip? How do colony aunts gossip? BP will increase, all right. How do they do that? Behind your back or very indirectly on your face. So, for example, "Oh, beta, when are you getting married? Or what are your plans for getting married?" They won't say that you aren't married yet. No, right? So they'll say it indirectly. So allude to something means saying it very indirectly. So, for example, I can say the aunt or the auntie alluded to my bachelorhood in the party. That means she indirectly commented on my bachelorhood, right? That, "Oh, beta, aren't you married?" So that's what it means. Okay. Now, next, elude. What does elude means? So, guys, elude begins with E, right? E means escape. So, when your auntie remarks on your wedding, what do you do? What do you do? You pretend that, okay, I didn't understand it. So, I can say that let's say, her remark was eluded by me. So that means I didn't understand the remark. So I hope that helped you understand the difference between both these words. And both of these are very good formal words, guys. You can use them in your writing and speaking exam as well. Okay. Or for example, if you were really smart and you didn't attend the party in the first place, then you can say, I eluded the aunt by not attending the party. That means I escaped the aunt by not attending the party. All right. Okay. So we have two interesting words. Try using them in your writing part. Moving forward, the next word that I have for you is very simple. It's a simple word, but some of us have been using them in the wrong way. So that word is, let me share it, stay and live. Guys, do we use them interchangeably? Are they both the same? Are both the words same or are they different? What is the difference between these words? What is the difference? Very good. Absolutely correct, Anjali. So stay is temporary, right? Temporary. And live is permanent. Permanent. So I can say, I live in Delhi. That means my permanent house is in Delhi. And I can say I stayed in Jaipur, for example, for 2 years. Right? So that is the basic difference between stay and live. All right. The next word that I have for you, let's take a pause before I share that with you. And I wanted to ask you, how many of you are going for the academic exam? How many of you are going to take the academic exam? All right, I can see a lot of you. So guys, I'm sure you're going abroad to study. And do you know how to apply for your university, how to arrange finances, and how to do everything on your own? A little intimidating, isn't it? Isn't it scary? So guys, let me tell you that LeapScholar can help you throughout this process. Right now, you can see you are on step 1. You are on the right track. Congratulations, guys. You are in the right direction, right? So if you want to go, especially for the September 22 intake, we do not have a lot of time left. Guys, September 22 intake, the deadline for university application is mostly in March end or April 1st week, maximum, right? So you can see that you don't have a lot of time, which is why I would recommend you quickly enroll in a course and then apply for the IELTS exam. Quickly appear for the IELTS exam and apply for your university. All right. So if you are going for September 22 intake, I would recommend you to book your IELTS exam straight away. You do not have a lot of time left. Okay. Now, especially for you guys, I have got my course, which is a 2-week course. So September 22 and January 23 students do not have a lot of time left, right? January 2023 and September 2022. So these students, I have a course for them for in only 2 weeks. I'm going to cover everything, all 4 modules of the IELTS exam in 20 live hours. So all the best tolerating me for 20 hours. Okay, guys, now every week, Saturday and Sunday, you are going to have mock tests. We'll practice with mocks. You'll get 5 total mocks in this crash course. Additionally, you will have one-on-one speaking evaluation. And along with that, you will have 3 writing evaluations as well. Okay. If you miss a class, you will also get the recordings of all classes for lifetime access. And if your grammar needs help, we are also going to give you 10 grammar classes where you can brush up 10 grammar topics. If you still have doubts remaining, you can join our doubt solving sessions also. All of this, guys, for just, so you can use my code and do you know how much you can get it for? Absolutely free, 0 rupees. Does it sound believable? Unbelievable, right? Okay, you know what? Click on the link and believe it for yourself. So go ahead, click on the link and try. Check it out. Check if I am saying the right thing or am I bluffing. Let me know if you get the course for free or not. My code you will have to use after logging in. The code is DM. So my name Diksha Mehta, DM live. That's my code and you will get it for 0 rupees. If you do not log in, guys, you won't be able to get it for free. So you'll have to sign in with your phone number. You'll get an OTP and only then you'll be able to join. Okay. And if you have taken one batch, so you can see that with one batch, you get one speaking evaluation, right? If you want more speaking evaluations, just use another number and you can take any other batch as well. So let me show you, we have a lot of brilliant educators. Here you can see there are multiple batches available. You can go for any of these batches for absolutely free. So I would recommend take 2 batches so that you can get 2 speaking evaluations. Yes, this one, of course, is the premium batch is, of course, paid. You can get a discount on that by using the code DMLive20. So guys, if you want personal, right, very small batch sizes of 15 to 20 students, then go for this one. But otherwise, you can select any of these batches. Now, if you use this code, you will get 1,000 rupees off. Okay, so you can see here my batch 10 p.m. to 11:30. I have specially chosen this time, guys, because I know that recently all of the colleges have opened and you also, some of you may have to go for your office. So it's not possible to spend time in the day, which is why I've kept the timing as late evening so that it's suitable for everyone. It is beginning on 7th of March on Monday. All right. So please click on this link, guys, and I want you to join me. I want all of you to join me. Okay. So what is step 1, guys? Step 1, sign in. If you do not sign in, Akshata, then it won't be free. Okay. Nosheen, you need to sign in. Promo code is DM Live, guys. DM Live. Okay. So just click on this link, sign in, and you will get it for free. Use the code DM Live. This is a 2-week batch. Because it is 2 weeks, these are 1.5 hour classes. So usually classes are 1 hour, but these are for students who are very, very serious about getting a band 7 and above. Right. So guys, do click on this link. If you are not available on this time, if it's not convenient for you, you can go ahead and choose any other batch. That's perfectly fine. So yes, Sam, we will finish in March end only by 21st of March. So you will still have, you'll be able to do everything in time. Okay, guys, please click on the link and join. I would love to see all of you there. Okay. I think it says 2 weeks. 2 weeks is written there. Sorry, 4 weeks is written there, but it is actually a 2-week batch. So my batch is a 2-week batch only. Nosheen, you will have to log in with your phone number, my dear. My YouTube family, yes, let me put the code. The code is DM Live. You can use this code. Okay. I put the code in the chat box. Wow. Sai says pupils can alleviate the price by using DM Live. Okay. Yes, you can say that because price is not, price is, if you consider it a negative term, then yes. All right. Okay, so Noshi, maybe that is happening because Sharat, yes, maybe it is happening because you had already taken one course. So guys, only one course with one phone number. If it's not showing you for free, then you need to use another phone number, borrow your brother or sister's phone number. Okay, so let's come back to the session quickly, move to the second word of the day that we are going to look at. The second word that I wanted to clarify, right, is right here. I got a 4-week, all right. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. So next word that I wanted to bring your notice to is the word with regards to. Guys, I want everybody to quickly open the dictionary and check. Is there any such phrase as with regards to? Do you think this is correct? Guys, do you think this is correct? Have you used it? Have you used this word? Yes, you've seen it used a lot. Okay, but is this correct? Yes. Okay, then open the dictionary, guys, and check. Open the dictionary. Do you find anything which says with regards to? Did you find something like that? Which dictionary did you find it in? Which dictionary? None of them, right? What does the dictionary say? What word does it give you? It is with regard to. So, okay, again, I put the S, sorry. Is there any S in that, in the phrase in the dictionary? Is the S there? Absolutely not. So this is a very common error. You should never do that. Please do not write regards, right? Regards, you can say when you say thanks and regards, but we can't say with regards to. That is not correct. And guys, with regard to, right? Or in regard to. Can I use this in writing? With regard to or in regard to. Can I use this in writing, guys? Can I use this in writing? The correct one, this one. These can I use in writing? No. Why not? What is the reason? Because it is an idiomatic phrase. It's informal. It is an idiomatic phrase. You shouldn't use it in a formal writing task. So instead of that, what can I say? Instead of this. So guys, the correct formal correct word is actually as regards. As regards. I know it sounds very off because we don't see it being used, but that is the correct preposition. So as regards, it is a preposition in itself. You don't need anything else. So for example, as regards the war, comma, the people are suffering a lot. All right. So guys, please use as regards in your writing task to make it much more formal. Trust me, you will get a better band. All right. Okay. So do not use these two. Instead, you can use this one. As regards the war. No need to use another preposition. Okay. Or as regards the government. Or as regards poverty, it is continuously increasing. Okay. All right. Next word that I want to check is this word. Is this a word, guys? Irregardless. Is this a word? Irregardless. So what is the correct word, guys? Excellent. This is not the correct word. There is no such word as this. Again, you can check in the dictionary. There is no such word. What is the correct word? Regardless of, or I can say irrespective of the post, for example. Right? So these are two correct options instead of saying irregardless, which sounds really wrong. Okay. All right. The next thing that I wanted to bring your notice to is the difference between, what is the difference, guys, between few and less? What is the difference between these two words? Very good. Absolutely correct. So less is for uncountable things, things that I can't count. And few is for countable, when you can count on your fingers, 1, 2, 3. So can I say less sentences? Can I say less sentences? No, but I can say a few sentences. Definitely, that is absolutely correct. I have written few sentences, or I've written a few sentences. All right. And guys, what's the difference between a few and few? Any difference between a few and few? A few and few. Rim Jim, it's actually the opposite. Okay, guys, all of you are actually saying the opposite thing. So, exactly, Arya. Very good. Very good. So, few is a negative term. Negative term. It means very few. Very, very few. And what about a few? A few is a positive term. That means I still have a few. It's not that less. It's not that small. No, Ranjit. Look at the screen again. I've written positive and negative to help you. Right? So think about it in this way. Imagine that I have 4 pens, but they are enough for me. I have 4 pens and they are enough. So what will I say? A few or few pens? I will say I have a few pens, which means they are sufficient. They are enough for me. Now imagine I have only 2 pens and they're not enough. I know I would need more. So then I'm going to say I have few pens left. Please give me some. Right? So I'll ask you for more pens. So now I hope with the example it's become clear. All right. Okay. So guys, yes, that is all from my side. Please make sure you use the correct words everywhere in IELTS. For more formal words, right? For more formal words, you can just Google this. Avril Coxhead's academic word list. So it'll give you academic formal vocabulary. All right. So please just Google this. You will find this word list. It's quite beneficial. This person has compiled a lot of formal words. Okay. And once again, I wanted to remind you that you can join my batch for absolutely free, guys. The link is again here in the chat box. The code you know is DM Live. If you have any questions about this batch, please let me know. I will answer your questions. All right. I'm going to cover each and every module in this batch, all 4: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. And you're going to get 20 hours of live classes with me. Okay. The link, Noshin, I've shared it here, right here. So Saturday and Sunday, we'll be sitting and doing mock tests. The timings, Kishan, are 10 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. How to join, Amandeep? Just click on this link that I've sent you in the chat box. You just need to click here and you'll be able to join. Yes, Ranjit, you can ask me a question, my dear. Can you share the link for the academic word list? Allow me a moment. Let me check if I have the link and I will share it with you. If I have it saved with me. Yes, I do have it. But okay, I'll share it. All right. Definitely, I can share the link. I put it in the chat box, guys. I hope it works. It's a very extensive PDF. You can go through it. I've shared the link for the PDF, guys. Once again, I'm sharing it. There you go. All right. It isn't working. All right, you can just Google this then, guys. Just Google it. You'll find it. All right, just a moment. Let me try again. Yes, 1 second. I'll share the link again. There are 1,000 words in this list. So even if you go through it once, I think that should be more than enough. Yes, I've shared it again, and this one should work. All right. Yes. So guys, I hope to see you in my batch on 7th of March. All right. I shall see you guys on 7th of March. Do join me. I would love to see you. And yes, unmuting. I can unmute you once you join the batch, but not right now. Okay. You can ask me your doubt just like that on chat box if you want. But yes, we'll talk when you join the batch. How can I check for how many batches I have free access? Just one. With one phone number, you can only get one batch. Hi, Abhimanyu. So yes, one phone number, one free batch. All right, guys, that's all from my side for today, and I shall see you very soon. Thank you so much for watching the video. Do click on the like button and subscribe to our channel, IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. Thank you. Bye-bye. Ta-da.